If you've been frustrated with weight loss after 50, the problem isn't your discipline, your calorie count, or even your workouts. According to Doctor Samuel Wrenford, a renowned holistic physician, the real obstacle is one powerful hormone, insulin. Most people never realize it, but when insulin levels remain even slightly elevated, your body stays in storage mode instead of fat burning mode. That means no matter how carefully you eat or how many steps you take, your metabolism is essentially locked, preventing access to stored fat. Here's the shocking part. Nearly 99% of people unknowingly trigger hidden insulin spikes multiple times a day. Sometimes it happens by eating foods in the wrong order, snacking before bed, or choosing the wrong drink with dinner. And each spike can shut down fat burning for hours. The encouraging news: you don't need extreme diets, grueling workouts, or expensive medications. There's a simple, science-backed insulin trick that can switch your body back into fat burning mode. And tonight, Senior Vital Life will show you exactly how to use it. Every time you eat, your body faces a choice: burn fat or store fat. That decision depends almost entirely on insulin. When insulin rises, glucose is pushed into your fat cells. Instead of tapping into stored energy, your body locks it away. Over time, frequent insulin spikes make it harder to access fat reserves, leaving many people hungry, fatigued, and stuck with stubborn belly fat. Research shows that something as small as eating bread before protein can raise blood sugar and insulin by up to 40%. High evening insulin is even more damaging, trapping your body in storage mode overnight. This leads to belly fat, sluggish mornings, and higher risks of diabetes and heart disease. Why does this trick work? Because insulin is your storage hormone. Whenever you eat carbs, or even too much protein, your pancreas releases insulin to shuttle sugar into your liver, muscles, and fat cells. The catch is simple: when insulin is high, fat burning shuts off. Think of it like a seesaw. On one side is insulin and storage, on the other is glucagon and fat burning. Only when insulin is low can your body access stored energy. Studies confirm that people who manage insulin effectively enjoy steady energy, better appetite control, and faster weight loss, even without cutting calories. And there's another layer. Insulin is tied to cortisol, the stress hormone, creating an even bigger impact on your weight and health. When cortisol spikes, it doesn't rise alone. It drags insulin up with it. This dangerous pairing makes belly fat, especially the deep visceral fat around the organs, even harder to lose. Dr. Samuel Wrenford explains that visceral fat cells have nearly twice as many cortisol receptors as normal fat cells. That means the midsection is uniquely sensitive to stress, insulin spikes, and disrupted metabolism. But here's the good news: when you keep insulin low for longer stretches, your body flips into repair and fat burning mode. Tools like strategic meal timing, changing food order, or even short fasts can awaken powerful hormones that accelerate weight loss. Research proves it. Growth hormone, one of the body's most potent fat burners, can increase by over 1,000% in women and 2,000% in men after just a 24-hour fast. The science is undeniable: the steadier your insulin, the faster and easier weight loss becomes. Before sharing the insulin trick that puts everything into motion, let's uncover the silent mistakes that block fat loss for so many people over 50. Mistake 3: eating carbs first. Most meals begin with bread, rice, or potatoes. But when carbs hit your system first, blood sugar surges and insulin follows. This single habit locks your body into storage mode for hours, stalling fat burning before it even begins. Mistake 2: late night eating. Finishing meals or snacks too close to bedtime is one of the fastest ways to raise evening insulin. Instead of allowing your body to burn fat during deep sleep, you trap it in digestion and storage. Even one late snack can shut down fat burning the entire night, leading to stubborn belly fat and morning fatigue. Mistake 1: trusting diet foods. Low-fat yogurts, energy bars, and even so-called healthy cereals are often packed with hidden sugars and starches. These foods spike insulin as much, or sometimes more, than desserts. Seniors often sabotage their progress by trusting labels instead of ingredients. The truth is, these 3 mistakes alone can completely block fat loss. No matter how little you eat, or how much you exercise. But here's the exciting part: when you flip them around, you immediately lower insulin spikes and unlock your fat-burning switch. So, how do you actually flip that switch? Here's a simple 5-step checklist you can begin tonight. Step 1. Start meals with protein. Eating protein first, then vegetables, and saving carbs for last can cut insulin spikes by up to 40%. A small change with a massive payoff. Step 20. Keep carbs under control. Aim for fewer than 100 grams per day, and for faster results, get closer to 50 grams. Replace them with nutrient-rich proteins and healthy fats to keep insulin stable. Step 3. Try a 12-16-hour overnight fast. No extreme fasting required. Simply stop eating 3 hours before bed. This lowers insulin naturally, improves sleep, and boosts fat burning. Step 4. Move after your biggest meal. A short 10-20-minute walk after dinner can lower blood sugar by 20% and reduce insulin nearly as much. Even light movements like calf raises work, because your muscles soak up sugar without extra insulin. When you combine these 5 steps, something powerful happens. Your insulin stabilizes, fat storage slows down, and your body finally unlocks its own reserves for fuel. It's like retraining your metabolism to work with you instead of against you. Here's the real takeaway. Lasting weight loss after 50 is not about starving yourself, punishing workouts, or chasing the latest diet fad. It all comes back to one key hormone: insulin. When insulin stays high, your body is trapped in storage mode. But when you apply the right strategies, starting meals with protein, saving carbs for last, limiting overall carb intake, using fasting windows, moving after dinner, and supporting deep sleep, you flip the switch back to fat-burning mode. And once that switch flips, everything begins to change. Stubborn cravings fade, energy returns, fatigue lifts, your body starts to feel lighter, more balanced, and more responsive. So here's a simple challenge from Senior Vital Life. Try this insulin trick for just 7 days. Pay attention when you wake up in the morning. Notice how rested you feel. Track your cravings throughout the day. Watch what happens to your belly fat and overall energy. The changes may surprise you, and they often happen faster than most people expect, once the body finally has permission to burn fat again. If you found this message helpful, share it with a friend who might be struggling with the same challenges. Leave a comment with your own experience, and don't forget to subscribe for more science-backed strategies from Dr. Samuel Wrenford to stay healthy, strong, and energized after 60. Your journey isn't about restriction. It's about mastering your hormones. And once you do, weight loss becomes not only possible but sustainable.